I can't believe we're back. I can't believe this is the way I'm looking now that we're back. But yes, it is currently Friday, October 13th, 2017, and I'm about to be filming Friday the 13th. And it's just so exciting. I am absolutely loving this outfit and just everything about it. I mean, like, perfect. I got my umbrella. It's gonna be so cool and so much fun. This is actually going to be the first song off my second album, which is, title reveal, Blue Fever. Yes, Blue Fever is going to be the name of my second album. And so yeah, this is going to be the first delve into that. I'm really excited, obviously, and yeah, here we go. "7 years bad luck is hidden in the cracks. Not only that, break your mother's back." That's pretty fun. That shattered.
That shattered pretty damn good.
Holy crap. Let the record show that breaking of the mirror left a dent in the driveway. I swear I'm gonna be telling people like 10 years from now, hey, that's the dent I put in my driveway filming a silly music video. Oh, I love it. Okay, there is so much I need to talk about with this because usually the cool things that happen in one of my videos happens on camera, or I make sure to capture it on camera. But this is one of those ones where it came out of absolutely nowhere, and so I just really need to retell it because it's so amazing. So this is the very true, very spooky story of the making of the Friday the 13th video. So, it all starts with the fact that when I was thinking about the song and starting to come up with some of the ideas for it, I wondered whether I would even include this as part of my second album, or if this would just be sort of its own, like, single sort of thing. Well, what was I ever thinking not going to include this on the album? This was so good. The song, the video, everything about it just screams, like, perfect. I said this actually has the look to it, whereas Whodunit had just fun in doing it and recording it, and in that moment had the fun idea. This just has look to kill for. Perfect. It was the perfect day, but I shouldn't go off on too much of a rant about that because I don't want this video to be like forever. So, the first thing I want to talk about is how something very important came into the video. These 13s, yes, you may have noticed them throughout the entire thing, and if you didn't notice a lot of them, check again. They are pretty much everywhere. And some of them are very, very small, and some of them are very, very obvious. I almost didn't even do it. I just needed something to fill some empty spaces in the video, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could have like a bench covered in the number 13, because I already have ladders and black cats and salt, but I haven't really represented the actual number. But I'm like, I could never do that. Like, what am I going to write on a bench? Like, what? And then I had the idea of printing it off, and I said, well, you know, it's going to take a lot of time. Like, we're already, you know, I just want to get into it. But I decided, no, I'm going to do it just really quickly. And it ended up being, like, the most important thing in the entire video. We were actually doing the alleyway scene, me and my cameraman, and it just wasn't working out. Like, the angles were not good, and it just, something wasn't clicking. And then he had the idea of putting a number 13 on the pole. You may have seen it. It was one of the more obvious ones in the video. And I thought that was absolutely amazing, and then we said, let's start putting 13s everywhere. So the bench was always the main idea, but then it just sort of got scattered around, and it was really perfect because although we had already done a bunch of the scenes, we still did enough to make it a nice little motif throughout the entire thing. It'd be so funny every time we'd have another idea, like, oh, let's put the 13 on the fire hydrant, let's put it on this board, let's put it on the garage. But my favorite one is when we were trying out the last couple scenes. I had two endings, and I will show you, well, I won't show you, I can just tell you, because the original ending was just going to stop with me and the golf club after I broke the mirror, which I'll talk about later. And then the other one was it extends a little bit longer and has that last line, which obviously is the one we ended up going with. Well, we recorded both endings, obviously, because I used the footage anyways. And we're recording this last scene, me walking with the umbrella. And at first, I didn't even hold the umbrella in front of the camera. I just kind of stood there. And I said, oh, I should have put the umbrella in front of the camera, like the black, it would be so cool. I tried it and it looked really good. And then, once again, my cameraman's like, but wait, we can put a 13 on that umbrella. And that's going to be like the perfect ending. I'm like, yeah, this is where we're ending now, of course. That's just absolutely amazing. And then, yes, the mirror. Oh my gosh, the mirror. I was actually worried about this mirror because it was just kind of like cheap and plastic. I'm like, I honestly thought it would be one of those ones where you hit it and it just kind of like pops out. It's pretty lame. So once we actually did it, like I'm sure I already did, or I'm going to later in the video, put in our reactions to it, because oh my gosh, it blew my mind. I did not expect it to be that perfect. And, you know, I was also worrying about getting the right shot because we only had one take. And so we had to do, like, the fake out with me, like, in the mirror, and then to me, and then I swing, but I didn't actually hit the mirror, obviously, because then we show it close up and you get the full smash, and it was absolutely perfect. Yeah, it was just such a fun time. I had so much fun with the 13s on the bench. That was my favorite thing. I got some really cool pictures. I love that bench. Anything else I'm forgetting about?
Nope, you did a good job.
I did a good job. Alright, so that's the very amazing, very spooky story of the making of the Friday the 13th video. Thank you.